This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throughout the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. Relay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion now from the tight end. They'll give it to the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Wants to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
It's a quick route. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slants right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And they bring him down right at the 20. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks an open space. 1st down, looking for more now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll hand it off. He finds some space. That's That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll end up being a short gain, but no first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Movement here from the tight end. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. set of downs after that completion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting him off. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's going to hand this off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quickly caught in the right flat. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Scoring touchdowns. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Single back, takes the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Handoff from the shotgun. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Sparber. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Breaks free. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Here comes the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Now it's 2nd down here. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass not complete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the pitch. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout the...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! This offense is still clicking. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the return into the ground.
The Alabama offense will take over first and
10. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Tight end goes in motion. Hands off to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Crosses the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle.
31, Alabama, 21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Contact as he threw it. A downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
He's throwing some room at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to scramble. He breaks free. He'll avoid the big hit by the slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Six remain.
The shotgun handoff here. He's got the first and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Minot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
1st down, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Boom. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Finds his man. It's Fuller. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Fuller. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Press coverage now from the secondary. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
45, Alabama, 28.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. And that'll cost the offense 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Past the 20, at the 10, touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the wideout goes in motion. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on fourth down. They're just 1 for 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Georgia 52, Alabama 35.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the return was forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. One more play here in the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
It's an option look. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Ready.
And he'll set up to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense.
22.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick dart to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete. Second and 10 here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target again. Good as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Grinding away with a running game. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that previous play. They go with a direct snap. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, tied. A crucial pick 6.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line and that's exactly what this defender did here.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He's got room to run. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. To bootleg here. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring out third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback drops back on 3rd and long. He's looking deep again. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback catches a break here. You know, anytime throwing off your back foot, it almost never ends well. He was very fortunate the defender drops this interception.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. It's another deep shot. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two.